Just think about it. He's the elder that built up this empire. People loved him for it. Again, it's a good Christian story for me. We need somebody to sacrifice.
When I think about another icon, and someone that you mentioned was Bill Cosby. When we talked, I believe he had just got arrested, or he was going through his trial. He was caught up. Now he's a free man. You know, technically he's a free man from some of the stuff he was accused of. What was your reaction when you found out? Like the first time you heard that Cosby was out, he was coming back.
Well, it's like how everybody heard it. They heard it on the news. They heard it on, where they heard it at. So that was them putting that in your mind, Bill Cosby. And they just didn't say he was free. They real quickly said he's free from having sex with 300 women or whatever the amount was. They reminded you of that. And I even seen a couple of guys talking with, I think it was Judge Joe Brown and Judge...
Mark Lamont Hill.
No, Joe Brown and what was the other judge?
Mathis.
Judge Mathis. Both of these brothers are lawyers, smart guys, went to school to be lawyers, became judges, and through a show shared some law with us. And they was talking to these guys and telling them the law. And here's what the law says from a lawyer's perspective and a judge perspective. And the brothers kept saying, no, but. No, it can't be but. And it shouldn't be but. And to the point of trying to take the side of the women. Probably don't even know the women. And what's more important, Breonna Taylor and those black folks that are being killed, that they could be using that show to not do just an interview, stay on top of it. Mm-hmm. Just stay on top of it. But they part of a news outlet too. So your last president told you, fake news. And that's from the top. It's fake. They make it up. It's like getting Sunday's paper on a Saturday. They make it up. Mm-hmm. So when they locked the brother up, they knew it was wrong. It was sealed.
Mm-hmm. So with him getting out, it wasn't a big surprise for you because he should have never been in there in the first place?
Well, we knew that. We knew that, but we wanted to make it something else. I think what was more surprising to me, or not surprising because I won money on it, and that was when Harvey Weinstein got busted. I said to a couple of friends, they're going to have to find somebody black to distract us from Harvey Weinstein.
Okay.
And it just happened to be Bill Cosby. Now, that's not to take away from what they said, but it was a good distraction.
Yeah. You being an older man of our generation, do you think Cosby was going to probably, I guess, maybe even pass in jail?
No, I never thought that. Never thought it. Never entered my mind. No.
What made you think?
Maybe they wanted to break him. Because we've been through harder stuff than that. Mm. Way harder than that. Mr. Cosby knows the history. Way harder. Yeah, that was an eye-opener on both sides.
Right.
To come back around to, he was not guilty.
So there was a report that now says that Cosby's going to end up going on tour, potentially. Mm-hmm. You being someone that worked side by side with Richard Pryor, do you agree with that as his next move?
Doesn't matter. He's my elder. Mm. You just hope he's safe when he do it. It's like a lot of fighters that want to fight now that they're older men. Instead of passing the knowledge, they want to show that they can still do it. Mm-hmm. So if Mr. Cosby thought about it, I'm sure he have everything in place where if there's going to be an audience, he could film it and distribute the film.
Mm-hmm. It's supposed to be a documentary.
Yeah, so he could do it that way, but I think it's important if he decided to go out and do it. That's part of being fearless.
Right.
What's to hide for? I told the truth. This is what I had. This is what they wanted. This is what they took.
I just wonder if it would like open up just more. Remember when OJ, he wanted to drop the book, If I Did It. It's like, do you not think Cosby should just sit down and just take this past that he's, well, not a past, but this opportunity to kind of
Read what?
relive his life,
Can't
push
relive
forward.
his life. He's living his life. Relive, go back all the way to what? When he was Cosby without nothing.
In meaning of like he was in prison to now it's like, okay, they were going to try to, let's say your words, they were going to try to break him in prison. It seems like he's able to come out and still be alert, be aware of what's kind of happening around
All
him.
of that is happening right now.
So you
all
don't
of
think
that
he
is
should
there.
just take it easy and just,
Take it easier than jail.
yeah.
Why? Just think about it. He's the elder that built up this empire. People loved him for it. Again, it's a good Christian story for me. We need somebody to sacrifice. Threw him on the cross with everything that he did. I think the most disappointing things that went on was, well, it wasn't disappointing. That's the nature of conditioning. You watch everybody, a lot of black people just turn their backs on them. The black universities suddenly turned their backs on them. Didn't even give it a chance for it to go through the process. And didn't give none of the money back either.